here with Ken, the brand manager for Sonic 4 Episode 2, which is coming out hopefully soon. How are you doing, Ken? How's the show?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing? This is an awesome show.
Yeah. So far, so good. And you're here with Green-Eyed Sonic, who's the star of what's probably going to be the last Sonic 4 episode. Is that right?
Ooh, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
Episode 2 does.
Okay. And tell me what's... Oh, hi. It's those guys. Hi, guys. Yeah, from Screw Attack. They're great people. Anyway, so tell me, how is this game going to differ from the Sonic 4 Episode 1?
Well, we've got some great stuff. So right off the bat, almost instantly, you're going to notice there's a new physics engine and a brand new graphical engine. We've definitely kicked it up a notch from Ep 1. The models are better. The animations are completely redone. The physics are way more like the Genesis than in Episode 1. We really listened to fan feedback in that sense, and we wanted to make that a top priority for Episode 2. So a lot of people thought, Episode 2 did a lot great as far as units, sales, did really well over 1 million units, and that's all thanks to the fans, I want to say. And really what we did with a lot of that is that allowed us to get a bigger, better budget for Ep 2. We reinvested what we earned in Ep 1 into Episode 2, and even though we have the same amount of zones and acts, they're bigger. It's got a lot more environmental obstacles and dynamics that you're going to see, and of course redoing a lot of the engine, and that's always a big expense, because it's easy to just say, oh, we're just going to punch out another one, use the same engines, because there's always a cost savings there, right? But no, we went and we reinvested into this franchise because we know it can be one of the best franchises out there.
Right. Is that part of the reason why Episode 2 isn't coming to WiiWare, because it's a whole new engine that I'm presuming the WiiWare engine couldn't quite handle?
I'm really always nervous about using the WiiWare name, but for the Wii Hardware, yes. Because I don't know, if WiiWare gets migrated over to Wii U, then of course you open up that bridge, because you have a new hardware. But currently the Wii, unfortunately, doesn't have the capability to handle what Episode 2 is. It's a very big game, especially from a memory standpoint, and unfortunately the constraints on the Wii hardware wouldn't allow us to take this game over there.
You've got that Wii look on your face. There's this Wii look that developers are like, we love the Wii, but can't quite fit it in there. It's like you're trying to fit your whole living room in a closet when it comes to the Wii.
Trying to equate it to, with Episode 2, it's like trying to put a Ferrari engine in a Fiat. This isn't going to work well. That Fiat's just going to come apart, and that would happen. But I'm hoping that with the next generation hardwares, we as publishers get that door open again.
So people have gotten a lot of classic Sonic in their system lately. There was Sonic 4 Episode 1. There were Sonic Generations. Do you feel like the classic Sonic thing is going to just kind of keep the ball rolling, and this is going to be kind of the status quo for Sega, or is this going to something?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I think that there's a recognition at Sega that we have a very diverse Sonic fan base. So we have the fans that are big fans of the 3D and big fans of the 2D. And what Episode 2 and Sonic 4 as a franchise is hoping to satisfy is that 2D appetite. Of course, we saw great stuff with Generations, and I think going forward you're going to definitely see that distinction of we're going to have great 2D Sonic and great 3D Sonic.
Awesome, because they've both been pretty successful.
They've both been really successful. Generations did great for us. Episode 1 did great. I'm hoping all fans on board with this one. Episode 2 does really well. And of course, we're bringing back some other Genesis stuff like lock-on technology.
What? You're bringing back the Sonic and Knuckles lock-on technology?
We have just announced that we're bringing it back. It was always planned from the beginning of Ep 2. And so just like when we had the old days where you locked on that cart and you unlocked Knuckles in Sonic 2 or Sonic 3, if you own Episode 1 and Episode 2, as long as they're the same device, be it iOS or PlayStation, you will unlock Episode Metal, which is a whole new amount of content totally free.
Episode Metal?
Episode Metal. So you get to play as Metal Sonic, four unique zones. Not unique zones, but 4 unique levels from Episode 1. So you're going to go through Episode 1 zones, but they're going to be reworked.
For Metal Sonic. So it's just like Sonic and Knuckles, except it's metal instead of Knuckles.
Very much in that kind of style. So it's really cool, but the best part about it is there's more cutscenes in Episode Metal than there is in all of Ep 2. There's a lot of backstory. It connects Sonic CDs, Sonic Episode 1, Episode 2. It's really telling a good, complete story, and that content is free.
As long as you get both games, it's like a whole game for free. Son of a bitch. So how does it feel to be the guy for Sonic and have all this great stuff to talk about all the time. How does that feel for you?
I gotta say, pretty darn good, man. It's awesome. I love the fans. I love the fact that they ask us for this stuff. I love the fact that they're just like, you know what, we want this, and we want this, and we'd like you to do this, and then be able to come back with episode and say, you know what, we did that. We did this. We're including this. And how about this? And guess what? It's free.
So all those hardcore video game rights activists who've been claiming Mass Effect 3 would divide their rights, and that the Street Fighter X Tekken on disc content divide their rights, you've been giving those activists what they want all along.
We're hoping to. We're hoping to. I mean, we can never satisfy everybody, but I want to be able to satisfy as much as possible. And of course, we have new technologies in the digital world like that cloud saving. And everybody was like, cloud saving, what's this? But big deal. Guess what? Cloud saving, you play Sonic Episode 2 on your Windows Mobile 7, save your game, guess what? You play it on the Xbox, pick up right where you left off. The universal binary for the iOS allows us to you buy Episode 2 one time. It's on your iPad, your iTouch, your iPhone. Play it on any of those devices and pick it up on another device right where you left off.
What? Computers talking about bits and clouds and megabytes and the Windows versus the
Future, man, that's the future.
Jesus Christ, you just blew my mind. So I met the happiest man in the world, the Sonic brand manager, who's going to give you everything you've ever wanted in your entire life today. Thanks, Ken.
Thank you, guys.
Sonic the Hedgehog, supersonic fun for kids on the run.